Everyone, welcome to PyNet Labs, and we are going to talk about the CCNP ENARSI course content, which is just one of a core examination that comes up with ENCOR certification or enterprise certification. So you all know that if you are going to look forward for getting the CCNP certification, you need to go through with two exams. One of them is your core exam, and another one is your concentrated exam, right? So, in case of core exams, we already have discussed the same thing that ENCORE is one of the certification, and there are various others. But with ENCORE, when it comes to the concentrated exam, we do have NRC, and we do have various other certifications like we have SD-WAN solution, we have designing Cisco Enterprise Network, automation for enterprise solutions, and ENCC is also there, which is about to come up. So these are some of the certifications which are going to be the part of concentrated examination. And here we are going to talk about this one, which is our NRC course content. Like what are the exam topics which are going to be under this core exam and what exactly the CCNP NRC is all about. So talking about this CCNP NRC, it is nothing but NRC is just nothing. We can say it's advanced routing and switching that do have the official paper code of 300 410 as an identification. This is how the paper code is being identified. We call it as implementing Cisco Enterprise Advanced Routing and Switching. So I'll be writing here advanced routing and switching. Now, talking about the exam topics, we are going to discuss in the CCNP course content, which is basically for your NRC level. All about the exam, it is about 90 minutes of exam duration, and you can check that here it is gonna include some topics like we have layer 3 technologies. Then after layer 3 technologies, we have something we call it as your VPN services. So these VPN services are gonna include all the types of VPN configurations like be it your GRE tunnels, be it your DMVPN, be it your NHRP, spoke to spoke tunnels, how IPsec that can be implemented. That is all thing that's gonna come up with the VPN services. Then we have infrastructure security. That's also one of the parts. And once we are done with the infrastructure security, then we have the infra services. So this entire CCNP NRC examination is about four exam topics where this layer 3 technology is going to carry the weightage of 35% because this is quietly important to understand the functioning of routing protocols. We will be discussing the VRF, we will be discussing the bidirectional forwarding detection, routing protocols, OSPF, EIGRP more in detail, using the load balancing mechanisms, what are the neighbor relationships, and what are the standard areas of OSPF, troubleshooting and optimizing the routing protocols. So everything related to the routing protocols and path preferences, route reflectors, that's going to be coming up in the layer 3 part where it is going to include OSPF, BGP, and IBGP, EBGP, EIGRP. Then VPN service is again going to carry 20% of exam weightage, which will carry the topics like MPLS, MPLS Layer 3 VPN, DMVPN, GRE tunnels, NHRP, IPsec, and dynamic discoveries of tunnel configurations. Then security that do carries 20% of weightage, which is going to cover up some parts like troubleshooting and security features. And in infrastructure services, again, that's going to carry 25% of weightage, which is going to have some additional topics like DHCP for IPv6 and how IPv6 can be implemented, what is DNS Center Assurance, and what are the default things we can do by using the debug commands, and kind of troubleshooting part is going to be up here. But not only with this course content, with PyNet Labs, you are going to get some additional things as well. Apart from these all, so what additionally the things you are going to get up here? So just we will say plus these exam topics, whatever the course content which we will be discussing, all the lab guides for every lab will be given to you. Apart from the lab guides, you will be getting all the resources. Resources in the sense you will be given your lab access. You will be given all the notes. You'll be given blog links. And there is a Telegram channel which is always open 24 into 7 for your queries. In case if any participant is having any kind of queries, you can reach out to your trainer here. So that's about all these topics here that's going to be included in the 300 NRC exam. And this is how basically you need to go through it. And before going for the CCNP NRC examination, the prerequisite is that the candidate must have a good knowledge on the ENCOR certification. Then it is easier for the candidate to understand the NRC course content. So that's what, guys, we'll be offering you guys with the CCNP NRC course content. And see you guys again with our upcoming batches. The link for upcoming batches is added in the description box. Please do check. Thank you.